Hey everyone, welcome to Universal Studios Florida for Halloween Horror Nights 31 Construction 8 Update number 4. So let's head on into Nettlewood Cemetery and see what's new. Well, we now know that this is Scarezone has a name, Graveyard Deadly Unrest, and there is even more stuff here since the last time I was here. And they moved something. Because there was something there and now it's not. We got a lot more greenery. We got different statues. More mausoleums. As you can see, more. Look, see someone left flowers there. Jewelry. Candles. Now these were exposed last time we were here. They are now covered. You can see what is clearly a boo hole with a trigger that's covered right now. But way more detail. Actually, there's the trigger right there on the floor. So just a lot more detail added, gates, fencing, more greenery. You see trigger right there. Just even more detail added everywhere. Oh, we got some cobwebs, spider webs. But look at all the additional detail that's on here now with the flowers, candle, offerings. Like I said, another boo hole. And then, let's see what's new up here. I believe the statues are new. Like there's a bunch of them throughout that have been added, including that one. There's a statue there. And this gate is new. This looks like this will be the, cemetery entrance from the other side. This is turning out to be a pretty cool scare zone that really feels more like a haunted trail. So when it comes to bars, if you look over there, they are taking apart the summer bar right now, and assuming we're going to be getting a new HHN bar there. Not much to report in Central Park. As you can see here, we do know that this will be a barn. And it looks like they're slowly getting this structure up and set up. Seems to be some more lanterns up in the trees. Looks like there's definitely, you can see some straps that are definitely for cables up in the trees. So we better see if there's more lanterns, but not much to report right now in Central Park. But the barn is supposed to go up, so can't wait to see what that's gonna look like. So last time we were here, we showed you this, what seems to be a themed bar that's going behind Lombard's. And now we've got some ivy and lighting added up. Back here, it was just a basic gray pillars with there's ruins on the ones back there. Let's go back there and see if there's anything else being added to this, what we assume is to be a themed bar. So back here, looks like, greenery has been added. Like we showed you, there's greenery and lighting. We've added some taps, more greenery. You can see the LED lighting. So we're not sure if there's going to be any food back here or if it's just a bar, but they're tricking it out. So that should be pretty cool, especially at night. We're now in San Francisco, and we now know that this scare zone is called Conjure the Dark. And apparently it is the first All Hallows Eve, and the sorcerer is conjuring all kinds of monstrosities. And lots has been added to this main stage, which is where we assume the sorceress will be. All kinds of greenery. That is new, the covering is there. So we're gonna assume the monsters are gonna come out of this doorway. Allegedly there's gonna be a pyro. Let's take a look here around the back of the stage. As you can see all the greenery has been added. Also, nice air conditioning back here. You can see the doorway here, where imagine different monsters will come out of. So, other greenery has been added into the scare zone. Looks like they're trying to keep everything focal here. I imagine the monsters will come out and then wander the scare zone. And should help with the traffic flow, keeping this area open. So off to New York. We're in Sting Alley, and the butcher shop has added more lighting. That wasn't there before. As you can see, the cases are lighted. You can see there's definitely something's going to be fried as they're installing all kinds of cooking equipment. The only thing new is a drink machine over there, what we assume will be the bar / drink station. And of course, lighting in the cases, all going to look probably really neat at night in here. And possibly some additional lighting has been added. So this is coming together. We're now in New York, and here is the outside of the Tribute Store facade. As you can see, they have done some updates with the actual ticket booth. Changed the colors, obviously, and you can see where, a poster display. You got the Dead Coconut Club. Is that going to happen? Is that just a tease to tease us? And you got different things about sort of give you an idea of the old cursed movie theater. Talking about a candy maker, mysterious occurrences linked to poison concessions. So the Tribute Store is going to tie into the scare zone. And then we got this ticket booth that looks like there might be something in the ticket booth. We got, closed. Nah, it's the lighting structure. It's just a tease. Let's see what's new in the scare zone. So the main addition we have in here to the scare zone that we now know is called Sweet Revenge. We've got lights. Halloween lights up in the trees, wrapped around that tractor. Now there will be parade floats that are in the street, allegedly wrecked parade floats. But over here at the Major Sweets Candy Company booth, we've got a bunch of candies. We've got Gooey Chews, buttered discs. We got these giant lollipops. Because apparently there's a Major Sweets, and there also is a Miss Treats. So you got all these different candies. This is covered, so I'm assuming there's maybe a dead body or body parts underneath there. So that is about it as far as the additions. Some more greenery has been added, and of course, like we said, the Tribute Store will tie in. But that's it for now. I don't really notice anything else besides the lights, which if you've seen pictures online, are gonna look really cool at night. So I can't wait. So the repaving project has been finished, and we've got food booths over here on this section of New York. Skeletons. creepy skeletons, themed to that booth. So we got skeletons on that one. Looks like bat, vampire over here. Yep. And then there's like a slasher, but then like a ghoul on that one. And we got lights. So that looks like, these are there's gonna be plenty of food booths over here, which is a really cool idea because you got food booths over there. It ties into the whole Halloween festival that this scare zone has. So there you go, new food booths. There's a lot of them. There was a lot last year. There's a lot this year. So over here in the Transformers extended queue, last time we were here, this was empty. Now we got a bar, probably half of the bar, because usually there's a back half over there. So hopefully we imagine there will be some theming added in here, because this is usually always sort of the themed Halloween Horror Nights bar. Even though they do one over there by the lagoon now. So there's your bar. It's coming together. It's like we're gonna have a bunch of bars this year. All right, our final stop is here on the Avenue of Stars in the Horrors of Halloween Scare Zone, where the Pumpkin Lord from Wicked Growth is back. And he has taken over the event. And according to the creative team, he is the icon. And he will be lording over this Scare Zone, drawing forth all the creatures to him. This will still sort of be a table of contents, as they like to call Scare Zone, where it will feature creatures from other Scare Zones, I believe, possibly from the houses. They were sort of vague in the podcast they did, the Discover Universal podcast. You can see pumpkins, many of them from the Wicked Growth house, including Little Boo, which I will try to show you here on the video. And then they've added, since we've been here, they've added obviously the pumpkins, the fencing. There's 31. Since it is Halloween Horror Nights 31. Allegedly, there will be vines added throughout the Scare Zone, and the Pumpkin Lord will sort of lord over the Scare Zone. Burping and talking and apparently all kinds of fun stuff. But as you can see, all these pumpkins, and if you look straight up, I don't know how well you can see him here in the sun. Yeah, there you can sort of see him. There is Little Boo, everybody's favorite pumpkin, who's now even on merchandise. But there is the Horrors of Halloween, and Little Boo is right in the middle of it. So that's Halloween Horror Nights 31, construction update number 4. Big announcement this week. We now know the theme. It is Halloween. The theme for Halloween Horror Nights 31 is Halloween. Makes sense. 31, October 31st. But a lot of stuff has been done since our last one, and apparently, for what we know, there's even more that's coming. So stay tuned for our next construction update, and we should have a merchandise update soon, because they've been revealing some more and more merchandise. And I imagine we're 2 weeks away. Can you believe that? 2 weeks away from Halloween Horror Nights 31. And I gotta imagine there's gonna be even more stuff coming, and we should, maybe the tribute store, it should be open soon. We'll find out. Remember to like and subscribe. Like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel, leave any questions and comments below. Make sure you're following @ThrillGeek on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok, facebook.com/ThrillGeek. And that's it from Universal Studios, Florida. 2 weeks, Halloween Horror Nights 31. Can't wait. See you in the fog, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the parks.